Chartemis rhyme. Chartemis rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Start a subscribe.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thanks for coming over here at the Marvel Legends.
We got him all at Safeway. Hey, what's up, you guys? Sharmus Prime here doing another review request for Marvel Select Sabretooth. This is an awesome figure. I just really love this figure. This is definitely one of my favorite selects. Very cool. I love this costume. There's a variant version of this figure that Century Productions did a great review on. The link to that video is in the underbar right here, so check that out. The figure he reviewed was, you know, it's supposed to basically be the same thing, but it's the first appearance Sabretooth costume. I prefer this costume because this is what I remember mostly as a kid. I always just thought it looked really cool. I don't have a problem with the other one. I think the other one's badass too, but you know, this one I just prefer. I like the sheer size of it. He's really big, and I'm going to warn you guys right now, I'm going to do a shit ton of size comparisons later on. But first, let's, you know, I want to get through the whole figure. I like the face a lot. Face is cool. It's got those huge underbite right there. Okay. Very neat. I like what they did with the hair detail. The paint apps on him are pretty good, but really not the best select paint apps I've ever seen. As you can see, there's not a whole ton of detail. On the browns on him, you can see the black fades, but like on this beigeish orange color, there's not a lot. Well, you can see it right there. Actually, there is some fading. Can you see it? It's right there. So it's actually there. But to me, it just doesn't look like it's the very best you know, paintwork that I've seen from the Marvel Select. But very cool sculpt. He is just a badass. Huge fucking kick-ass fucking fingers. I love how the hands came out. I have the Marvel Legends one too, which I think is really cool. I like how you could see the nails coming up. That's really neat. Then on the feet you could actually see the toes coming up from the costume. So that's really cool. I also really like how the shark fins came out on the back of his elbows. These things are sick. I think they did a really good job on these too. These are dope. And they don't pop off or anything, of course. Very cool shark fins. I love how you can see the veins popping out through the costume. I think that's so badass. And I love how you can see all the wrinkles coming through also, you know? Love those wrinkles. But seriously, it just makes it look a lot more realistic, like he's wearing a true skin-tight suit. You know, you can see, you know, some wrinkle right there on the arm. And the back of the hand is a perfect example. Look, you can see all that finger detail. Wrinkles from the costume and veins, you know? I just think that is so sick. Very cool. Yeah, he's a really big figure. Very cool figure. And pretty damn good, you know, posability also. Some of these selects, they did really well on the posability, and I like that. The head doesn't tilt back any more than this. It does move down a little bit, so you can get that. And pretty good side-to-side motion, even though it's still kind of angled when he turns side to side. He has kind of a ball joint on the shoulders right here. Moves forward and sideways. No bicep swivel. He has the Hasbro kind of joint right here, so it twists. And it turns right here, so that's single jointed with the twist. Alright, and twists at the wrist and moves up and down. Okay, he has waist articulation. His legs, you know, kind of move forward, but they turn outward. So that's not my favorite, but he does have a hinge so it moves side to side, so it can be dealt with. He has single jointed knees, but same thing like that Hasbro joint. Twists with a single joint. And he has ankle articulation, and it moves up and down. And he has hole pegs at the bottom of his feet. Just a very cool, menacing looking figure though. I just love the way it looks. I was so stoked. I picked him up for 20 bucks, or a little bit less than 20 bucks at my local comic book store. Comes with a pretty fucking badass base too. You can use this for all kinds of stuff. I kind of have this used for a Captain America versus Red Skull thing. But this is his base. A lot of cool, you know, silver with black dry brushing, or black with silver dry brushing on it. You can see right here. And turn the light down a little bit so you can see it better. So that looks cool. These little pieces tend to come off. I don't think I'm missing any other pieces, but these things will come off. So this is neat. A lot of detail. This thing's pretty neat. And it also comes with this caution, do not enter sign. Very cool. So he's got pegs, you know, there's pegs so you can stand them on right there. But a very cool base. Overall, a great purchase. Very, very happy. So like I said, there's going to be some size comparisons. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Sabretooth, which is the same costume. Try to get him in this similar pose here. But you can see the Select one is much taller. Okay, not that this guy is small by any means. If you take Series 6 Wolverine in here, I don't know, try to fit him in the middle, you can see how small he is. So, you know, this still works, but I think this is better. I just like how this size difference works between Series 6 Wolverine and the Sabretooth. That's how I have it set up in my display. I just think that's perfect. I love it. I think that's really, really cool. The Series 3 Wolverine works really well with this Sabretooth also. I feel like the Series 3 Wolverine is too big for the Marvel Legends Sabretooth, but great with the Select. I think that's just perfect. That works out really well too. Actually, that may work a little bit better than the Series 6. I don't know. It's up to you guys. And then there's the Astonishing Wolverine, which I think is too small for the Sabretooth. That's just too tiny, but again, works better with the Marvel Legends one. So you can see that right there. And then to compare him, if you want to put him in your Brotherhood setup, I have a couple of the heavy hitters right here. A couple of the other big guys. There he is next to Juggernaut. So he's not taller than Juggernaut, which I like. I don't want him to be bigger than Juggernaut, but he's still pretty damn big. So that's neat. And then next to the Blob, he's still, whoa. He's still shorter than the Blob. So I think that's good that he's not taller than the other big guys, you know, that he shouldn't be taller than. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to pick this guy up, he should not be hard to find, and I think 20 bucks is more than fair. I think it's actually quite a deal. I really, really like this figure. He is badass. Just a lot of fun. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll catch you later. Peace.